Hello, today I will be discussing my Guidebot assignment, and as you can see here, you can take a look at the circuit. So essentially the whole point of the circuit is to guide people throughout grocery stores. So first, the Guidebot is going to begin with a new customer, and they're going to temporarily wait, and there's going to be a timer where it searches the database to look for the item that the person is looking for. So for example, it could be bread, milk, bananas, apples, anything that could be found in your grocery store. Now first, you can look at the code, whether or not the item was found. Now, if, as you can see here, things like milk, bread, apples. So if the item was found, it's going to display the item info and where the person can find that specific item in the store. However, if the item was not found, it will display item not found. Now, in between that, once it finds the item, it needs to guide the person to where the item is located at in the store, obviously. So it is going to calculate its path, and that is why I have an ultrasonic distance sensor here, so that the robot, does not collide with any people or any pillars, any objects, anything in the grocery stores, to basically preserve it so that it doesn't get destroyed right away. It'll calculate its path, begin moving, and it's going to basically be in a loop. So it's going to check whether or not there's an object and whether or not the destination has been reached, and it's going to loop that process until the destination has finally been reached. Once the destination has been reached, it is going to return home, and basically the process is going to start over again. Here we can start the simulation. And here I'm going to type in the serial monitor, the item that I'm looking for. So that could be, for example, bread. So let's see. And then as you can see here, we can, change the distance. Here, increase or decrease the distance. So the larger the distance is, the longer it's going to take. So for the sake of this demonstration, I am going to decrease the distance, so that it could arrive home, and then it's going to say destination reached, and it is going to arrive home, and the process is going to be completed. So the point of these red and green lights in the circuit is so that if the item is found, it should flash green, and if the item has not been found, it should flash red. So let me slowly take you through the code here. Thank you.